Hi, welcome back to the channel. Dr. Emma and I are gossiping about trend-led skincare today. And this was triggered because I came across an article, Google Trends this year, what are the big skincare trends? And, you know, frankly, some of the results, they took me back a bit. In a sense that, you know, masks. Masks are huge right now. They've been in women's skincare kits for decades, but they are particularly happening right now, both in the Western world and also in Asia. In fact, probably the Asian trend, particularly Korea, is probably what sort of triggered the whole thing. But when you look at the list of problems that people are trying to address with masks, this is the part where I start to get puzzled. Now, what do you think the top concerns are for people with their masks?
Congestion, blackheads, pore size, acne.
All the acne stuff, all the activity that's happening in the pore, okay? Now, what do you and I know about that sort of problem?
Without sounding really smug. So, Dr. Bunting.
No, I know, I don't mean to be a bit, what's the word?
No,
Hoity-toity.
But
is that the
on
right
the
word?
serious side, there are only a few things that really work. And so we should be making sure that if we want to make a significant change in our skin, that we are actually using things that we know work.
So ingredients that work, and using those ingredients in a way that will give results, okay?
Yep.
So, you were right. So acne is the #1 concern. Number 2 is blackheads. Number 3 is oily skin. And maybe there's something interesting there to say about oily skin. Number 4 is hydration. Number 5 is clear skin. Now, I would say yes, please, to number 4, hydration.
Okay. You like a...
I like a hydrating mask.
Okay.
I do. I don't think it's essential because I think you can probably get the same result by putting on extra moisturizer. And if you really want to go crazy, you can put some cling film over the top, like we do in eczema, and make your moisturizer penetrate more effectively, and perhaps more importantly, you're not rubbing it off. I'm sorry.
But therein
it's not very glamorous.
Lies the issue. So I think one of the big things that we're talking about in the trends is that actually it is the experiential thing. It's the experience, sitting down, putting a mask, feeling
98
pampered.
million YouTube views.
But
you know, insane for the top 10 mask-related skincare videos in the US, Japan, and France.
So that's why if you do want a mask, you need to really work out why you're going to use it. Is it actually going to be helpful? It could potentially be helpful for a little bit of hydration. That they are made, we were looking at some of the ingredients before, it's made to be a bit more sort of occlusive and hold it on and really help the hydration
drive whatever's in there into the skin.
Without going for the cling film. I would love a cling film mask. We would love a cling film mask, but we get that you might not love a cling film mask.
But, you know, so yes, the sensational experience of masks is one of the things. And then people like that peeling off of the mask, the whole Hannibal Lecter experience.
But this is a myth, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, when you're actually putting a mask on and then peeling it off, the amount of congestion you're actually going to remove is so superficial, you could probably just rub it and it'd come off in the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, how much are you actually going to get off? They do not extract big black
No,
heads.
I know. You're not unplugging your skin. It would be amazing that.
That would be so
I'd be
good.
very gratified.
I would totally be using that mask.
Biore strips on the nose. Who doesn't enjoy a Biore strip? But,
do you
know,
Biore strips?
No, but, you know, I have fond memories.
Yes. Yeah.
So that, you know, that's my concern. Is it? And then when you look at the ingredients that are trending in these things, really things like charcoal, clay, mud, these are the ingredients that are being purported as the ingredients in the mask that's going to solve these sorts of problems. Now, maybe for someone with particularly oily skin, you might get some temporary relief from using your mask to absorb excess oil.
Yeah.
You know, we know that kaolin is a very good ingredient at actually soaking up excess oil. But how long is that going to last?
It's not going to last very long. So it's not going to be the be-all and end-all. It's not going to be the answer to your oily skin woes. However,
it's not Roaccutane in a mask. No, I'm sorry, it's simply not.
In a mask. But as an adjunct, and instead of using something that's completely useless, using I like the SkinCeuticals Clarifying Clay Mask. I mean, let's temper that. I don't mind the SkinCeuticals Clarifying Clay Mask, but it's not going to be, like you say, it's not going to be the answer. You could use a lot more effective treatment to try and help with things.
Yeah. I think, you know, again, with oilier skin, there is less potential for irritancy. So for me, there is more room to have that bit of clay, whether it's charcoal or clay or mud or whatever. But I think particularly in you thin skin sensitive souls who might have also a bit of congestion or acne in the lower face, you are far better off with a structured routine centered around retinoids, which I noted is not a trending ingredient in Google Trends 2017. What's going on? People are obviously not watching our videos. So yeah, you're better off with a routine centered around that, gradually building that up and using it daily, because guess what? Blemish prone, pore clogged skin needs regulation on a daily basis, not once a week or, you know, low weekends or...
No. And this is the same, retinoids.
It's a full moon.
Retinoid masks are out there, but we were talking about this before. 15 minutes, either it's going to really irritate you, or it's not going to really do that much. You do need to be, retinoids have an effect on your cell turnover, on the way that your pores work, all of those sorts of things, or the way that your glands work, and actually just doing it one-off.
No, I mean, it takes, we only see patients back usually, unless they have a wedding coming up, every 3 months or so, because that is how long it takes to affect proper changes at the sort of transcription level of your genes to really significantly change the way your skin behaves and get stability and problem solve. So the idea that 15 minutes can do it is a bit staggering.
It's not going to happen, people.
So sorry to burst the mask bubble. There are bubble masks. Do you know about these bubble masks? I know, I sound really old fashioned, but I'm sorry, when it comes to your skin, please don't take chances. Please don't think of the next big thing that you've seen on Instagram or you've heard of, seen a video of, and think that immediately this must be the solution. Please be a little bit skeptical, be questioning, know your ingredients, and understand how best to manage a problem, because you stand to gain the most by putting a structured skincare routine in place, in my opinion. I'm going to end my little soapbox rant now.
Choose wisely.
I think so. There are so many great products out there. It is possible to put together a routine. You can definitely build a little pamper experience in, but using sensible products that won't derail all the hard work that you're putting in on a daily basis.
We're like the Scrooge of skincare, like the humbug of like, get away from anything.
You know what, though, we are going to do like a Christmas gifting video, I think, where it's a bit more self-indulgent. We do like treats, it's not that. I just like my skincare to be robust, pragmatic and evidence-based. I'm sorry.
100%.
In fact, I'm not sorry. All right, enough now. I hope you find that interesting. I am sure this video will get lots of comments from you mask lovers. Very happy to listen and hear your point of view. So please do get involved. And if you like this, please subscribe. Bye for now.
Bye.